Good day, welcome to Multi-Net Design in the continuation of commercial building in Revit 2023. In this particular project, this particular lesson, we are going to focus on how to export all your sheets into PDF, export to Jpeg, and export to external use wherever you want to use it. So as much as we can. So what you do first is that you know whether you have arranged everything accordingly, renaming the way it's supposed to be in your own little attention. So the next things are like this place that we have not done, then we quickly do the name on it. So this one is a side elevation, so you rename it to left hand side, leave the number alone, just name it, say that's Crescal block left and left side elevation. Okay, and this place it is a spark elevation, rename like that, put it to back elevation. Good. So the last one for now, you name it and say no matter the drawing is there, so just say rename it and say right side elevation. Okay, so you click OK and everything is generally renamed and things are in complete position. So for you to get to the documentation and put this into public space, so this is what you do. So this one that is more bigger, and when you are looking at them, you see that some letters are longer than the other. So you can still come to where we did that particular and say edit the family. So in editing the family, you click on sheet name. From there you can drag it a little bit back, so that will give the space to. So you say load. So as you get it there, they are all in the box where it's supposed to be. So now what we want to do is to put this one. The first thing is to put it properly first into what is it called, into image file. And how do we do that? So you go to file, at your file you use export. At the export, the first thing you need to do is to search down, and you use image and animation. So here you click on what? Image. At the image, this will come up in place that this is where you want to publish your drawing. What you need to do there is to say change direction, so that when you can see it, then you create a folder. Click on new folder. So you click on new folder, you just say Revit export. So double click inside it, and that's it. So you click on save. So you are saving it. You are saving this one into desktop. Revit export commercial building. So you are not done yet. So we are going to say select sheet. Just select sheet there, and then you choose the selected sheet. Then come to this place, and yes, you toggle off this space, and you do this space, and you say check all, because all the sheets you want to use them. So you say select. So everything has been selected. Now for you to get a good and quality picture, what you need to do is to increase this space. So how do you increase that? You just look at it. Don't use zoom to fit. He said you use zoom of this one and change this to raster image quality. You change it to something like, let's say 300, because the more the quality, the clearer the picture will be. So I would like to use 300. You can use 600, and the file will be bigger as well. So I prefer this one, and I prefer that one. So as you are done with this one, zoom, you can zoom again and type 100%. So that will be actually give the total actual size of what you want to do, and that is it. So all your sheets are going to be published into this export and in commercial, and that's what's going to happen. So from there now you click on the options and say okay to allow everything to continue publish, because you have selected the sheets that you want to select, and everything is going to what deposited into that export drawing. So as you are done with that, then we go home and move to the next one, which is printing to export to AutoCAD. If you want to do DWG export, you are going to do everything there. So we follow the same process. So as you are done with this one, you can go here and check whether you have it or not. So go back and see desktop, search for the export, where is what you created now. I'm searching for it, I couldn't find it. Anyway, I didn't see it too. So that's what I just created now. I don't find where I'm supposed to be. Okay, revit export. Here is it here. So click it there. So that is all the paperwork you have done. You can click there and be filling there one after the other. Can you see? So you can transfer this to your clients in form of, and if you want to publish it on your internet, this picture is what you need, and do whatever you want to do with it. So the next one is export to the same thing, export to DWG file. Export. So export now to CAD format. So here we use DWG file. The DWG file will allow you to have a complete AutoCAD drawing file. If you are the type that used to AutoCAD, so this is what you do. You click on this export again, DWG. So this one shows this is where it will be. If you want to export the drawing sheets or whatever you want to, we are not exporting this drawing sheet, it does not matter. So what you need to do is that export section setup. So export section setup will allow you to export in the multiple different kind of. So then what you need to do here is that you solidify the category of a line. If you have any method that you want and change the pattern of the line and everything before you get there, you can do that. If you want to rename this and change everything, that is all this one is left for you to work on individually. The pattern that you want to do, if you are not satisfied with the pattern that has already been represented, you want something different, these are good for you. The same thing here, the unit coordination. This one is a normal in millimeter, so you leave it like that, and if you want it to be in the foot or whatsoever, it's left for you. So you do the general changing, and also where are you exporting to? Say export to 5 format, AutoCAD 2008, which is going to be a large format. So I prefer you bring it down to like AutoCAD 2010, the simpler one, and you come back and leave it, say okay. So now as you have done that one, the next thing for you to do is that you create a new set of drawing. So your new set of drawing, first you look at it whether you have current one. So if you don't have any current one, so you click on a new set of drawing. A new set of drawing, you click on it and say set 1. At the set 1, everything come up for you. So at the set 1, what you need to do is that the only place you want to export. Now I only encourage you to export your file on individual level like this, because this one will be of a total helpful. All those one you don't need in your drawing, you can remove them, like this one that you are not interested in, you can delete them. You can delete the whole sheets, but if you need more, you can come up and create it. And if you are a duplicate set, you can do that, and if you want to rename your set, you can do it the way you want to rename it. So check everything the way we do for that, and check none. So I would prefer you just check individual drawing like this, and only one set of drawing, because AutoCAD is the kind of funny thing that everything is going to be on a on a document without any function or particular to whatsoever you want to use it for. So what you do here is that you select all the elevations, elevation east, north, south and west. So you click on your foundation, which is because of the plan, level 1, level 2 and level 3, because of the way it's for maybe level 4, choose that. Then the ceiling level, you don't have anything to do with that, and you click your front cover, put your select that, and at the same time you just need to select one of these, because you select all, it's going to go there in multiple. So the next is click on next. So the next now is that you want to put it somewhere. So I'm putting it here under this one. I'm just going to rename this and create another. I will call it AutoCAD files. So inside there, so I'm clicking, so I'm going to put it there because it's what this file is in the Revit 2010. You can downsize it if you want to downsize it. So what you do is just click on next, and it will continue the process the same way. And that is the way you document things in the Revit. So by the time you export it to AutoCAD, every other profession or any other people who want to work on it can actually work on it. So remember the beginning we brought from AutoCAD to this place. Now that is the way someone who brought it to me, maybe this is the way he sent it to me after I design or something like that. So that is it. You export and you import. So they have a format that allow interpolation between the two. So that is how you work on bringing the drawing into an experience. And a lot of things happen here along the line. So when you get there, some of these sheets you are seeing, they are going to be open in double. The reason is that everyone goes to a different separate page. You are the one now that will now need to coordinate them and bring them to bear. So I'm going to demonstrate one example maybe before we continue, proceed to the final one, which is PDF export. So in PDF export, this is a clear indicator. It allows you to have a clear pattern of what you do. So now let's go back to the export of what we do. So this is AutoCAD file, and the AutoCAD file, can you see all the files that have been brought to this place? These are the double sheets, and they all come in double portions. So how do you know about that? You come to the first one, which is east, click on it. So I'm using AutoCAD 2014 here, so because it's a lower version. So you click on this and you see that okay, this is what you have here. This is stipulated and it's already here. So the next one, you click every sheet of it. They come in different on their own accord. So that is how AutoCAD works. The floor plan, can you see? So that is how they work. So if you want to bring them together, all you don't need that you copy and go and be pasting into one. So you have a general position for one. So I'm using, let's say, like this floor plan now. I'm going to use it as my position where I'm going to bring every drawing. So how do I do that? You come to this place and you select everything here and say copy to keyboard copy. Right click and say copy. So you go to your building floor plan from here and you right click and say from keyboard again and say you paste. So this one will come to this place and click. So you can bring as many drawings as possible into this page. So you see the same thing here. Right click and say copy to keyboard. To go back to the center where you are depositing them, you say right click again and say paste to clipboard. So that is how you do so as much as possible you can do, since you have your file in this position, so it's more easier for you to work on. So the next thing to do in our project is to export to PDF, which is you can either print, whether you do export or you do printing. So I'm going to teach about the printing or an export as well. So as you have now, what you need to do is that you click on file again and you say export now into create PDF file. So let us save. So create PDF file now. This is another unique method of doing this. So this one, you just say select the set of which you have done And at this place now, this one you need paper size and everything that you want to work on. So you are going to choose A3 paper. So here you centralize what you want to margin. So you click on center, good, and you click on zoom, 100% zoom, because you are already using A3 paper. Because remember, when you are doing that, you have already select A3 paper in the position. So automatic, you are using landscape because of the flatness of what you are doing. So you want color to show, you don't want color if you are using monolithic or black, gray, and everything. All depends on your home. Quality, high quality, presentation quality. So choose high quality for that matter. So as you have done with this one, your section that you have created, you can click on it, says save as. So if you want to edit this section, you go back, you go ahead and do the way you have done here. So here, instead of me and see that one, just want to export the sheet alone. So in the sheet alone, this is what you have created in the section of that particular. So if you don't want that one, if you want to create another section, you can create another section, say section 2. And the section 2, all the sheets are going to be represented. All you need to do is to say check off. From there you say okay. So do you want to save the settings? Say yes. So now you are using set 2. In your set 2, all what are represented there are all the sheets alone. So all you need to do is to click export and say, is he asking you a question? The next necessary, just say no, you don't need it. So you have to now affect whatever you are doing. So you export that, and everything is going to export in PDF. So you are going to see them. So one after the other. So it is a matter, this is a technique of document. So raster processing has been used in field of something. So click back there and go back to this place. The PDF that we have done is nowhere to be found. So go back and go and check what is the issue. The shadow point, cloud, and everything else issue. So go back and do export again. This time around, say export PDF. So something got missing, which you need to pay attention to. Export to PDF. Now the problem is that the file that we want to save it to, we not actually take it to, we brought it to document, which is so what we're supposed not to do. We need to bring it to that position where we use where is it? Revit export. Yes, this particular one. So here we need to create another folder and rename it to PDF. This is where we do the mistake. So put it here, say I've already done, say open. So from here now he has already redirected to that place. So now click on export. This one to be more easy. It's supposed to be there. The moment we go there and go and see what you have done. So after which everything has been, so you go back here and go and see. So you see the PDF has been created. So this one has been generated. Right click and open whatever format you get. Can you see? So that is it. Everything in 100%. We took over the post space and everything is there in a complete manner. So now that is how you do that. So if the margin here is too much big for you that it took over everything and you are not, understand, it's the matter of changing the setting from here. So like you press, say export PDF. So from here you just need to reduce it and just say like 98% or 95%. Use 95% and just say export. So you know, okay, you can decide to use that or close it. Go back here and go and create another one in the PDF and just call it PDF1. So it will be there. Yes. close. So something is there that is missing. Close this. So here, and what you need to do, combine selected view. So here you say PDF1, you can redirect and say PDF1 here, click OK. This one does not exist, so click open another folder, you name it to PDF1, okay, say open, so here from PDF to PDF1, just say export. Remember, because of this you change it, you see the difference between the two after we're done with it. So that will give you confidence that okay, this AutoCAD, it is possible to have whatsoever you want to have in PDF at the same time. You'll be registered using the. So that is done. So go back here now and you see the PDF one. So double click on it again. And you see, so there is a gap in this one. So the first one, look at it. The first one took over the whole space, but this particular one gave gap a little bit, little bit of gap around the whole building. So that is how you work on that. So you close that, and the third one we want to do is the print. Print as well is another. In fact, this one is very bit important when you are doing drawing, and it's very necessary when you are setting your drawing. So print here, we are not going to use any of this selected or something. So you select your own particular on a different level. But before you select, first thing you need to do to set it up. Remember the sheets that you are using, the paper sheets. What you need to do is to check on that. So it's portrait, the center, then you say zoom. The moment you click zoom, this center will come back to offset. You don't use offset. Offset is there for you to do too, but you don't use offset, use center. Click back on the center, on the zoom, and let it be at what? 100%. Center of the placement, 100% on the zoom. The letters are there and everything is there, so you can click OK. Are you getting it? So here are the current notes. You can preview if you want to preview your work. Look at it in that manner. So close it again. If it's not this page you want to preview, you want to preview another page, it is more easy for you. Just press Ctrl P again, and there you say preview this particular one because you have already set it. So if it's okay by you, fine. If it's not okay by you, you keep on setting, you keep on doing the setting. If you have done that process, you click Ctrl P, and from there let us set this one up. This save, I change this one to 95. I say okay. I click on no and I preview. 95 will give me what I want. Can you see the column? So this one is assistantly down to a small size. So I prefer this. So to press enter, just say close. So Ctrl P, and that now. So I've said that. So I'm going to use combination. So I'm going to use select sheet and say combine everything into a single file. You can print individual if you want by clicking on current window, but you can print everything together. Is a bit fine for you. So set 2 is what we are using here. So if you want to click another one for printing, you can click on that. Say this one, just say printing PDF print. So save OK for like that. So here you select only the sheets we are going to do. Do away with the remaining one. So check everything. So as we have done with this one will serve as what? A print that you have done for the selected sheet. So you click OK on everything. Say no. So after you have done that, what we just need to do is to click OK on everything, and you do the same thing here. Click here and say revit export, and you use the same PDF in this one, and we say direct PDF. So that's you don't need to open different folder, just name this one like that, say direct PDF. So it's going to go direct on its own. The name you put here is the name you're going to export everything for you, and that is the work of proper documentation in Revit. So you don't need to panic, you don't need to worry. This is the proper way you work for a client and send it. So with this one now, you can go ahead and do whatever you want to do. This is it. So this is the direct. When you click on it, it will pop up and everything come out. Can you see? Can you see? So that is the way in Revit and everything I do. So we talked about AutoCAD, we talked about how to export PDF, we talked about how to export DWG, and we have talked about how to export a Jpeg and whatsoever. Under that Jpeg, a lot of formats are there for you to take note of. Like, let me just quickly do, I'm not exporting this time around. So just say export and you go to this image. Under the image, when you click on this image and you see Jpeg, it's not only Jpeg alone that is there, you have PNG, any other format you want to put it there, you can put it. So PNG, and click on PNG. Yeah. The moment you click on one shader of this, you must click the second one as well, you must shader, so that everything will be equal. If you want to click tagger, you can do the same thing there, as many as possible that you have, but this is the only limited thing that Revit has for now. So that is it for you. Like this EMV, that is a Colonial file, so that one can be okay as well for you. So click OK. I'm not exporting here, sorry, I'm supposed not to click. So that's what we have done, and that is for you. So good, and all well and good, we are done with this. So secondly, subscribe to the channel and focus more on what is called